Crowd control reigns supreme in today's meta. You might have noticed that this is the same intro as another hero, Aurora. She just came out and she has fantastic CC, and that's really what the meta is. Who does that affect the most here in the higher tier play? Chimera and Crunch. They have a really tough time doing their thing because of all this crowd control. Chimera really needs to stick to a target to build his passives to get that passive up so that he can stay alive. Now here in this build, I'm trying to take care of that CC at least a little bit with a very special card in a build that hopefully allows Chimera to still do his thing. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my hero building guide series. I am Sylphin. If you guys are interested in just the build, the Jungle Beast, head on over to the end of the video, as that is where we will take an in-depth look at the cards that we got and kind of explain why we got them. So Khaimera is strictly a jungler. He really doesn't fit in any other roles. So the really nice part about Khaimera is his passive, his E ability, Spirit Regeneration. What happens is on gain 1 health regen on hit with Hack, Ambush, or Call. So on your basic attacks or your other two main abilities, you can really gain these stacks, build up your health regen, and kind of stay alive quite nicely, especially here in the jungle. And it really makes him really quite good here in the jungle to just kind of stay alive, be a great ganker as well, just because he's healthy and he can be healthy. So another reason for his passive being fantastic is that it synergizes well with the Brawler's Scythe, which is the very first card that we got. It just gives us much more bonus damage here against these minions, allowing us to clear this faster so that I can kind of make sure that we can maybe go and do other things here in this here on the map. So right now I'm clearing this right jungle, which is definitely where you start off with, and then you go to your weak jungle with this green buff. Now it's very important that you get the river buff at the 3-minute mark. You have to get that river buff at the 3-minute mark. So as you can see here, I just barely have enough time to go over there to get our first camp that we got first off, but unfortunately I'm just gonna have to stay here and get this river buff. So I'm gonna say attack river camp, as the comms is now supports that. So we can get this one here. Maybe our Gideon can go over there to get the weak side one. And hello there. I'm gonna actually leap to her. Oh, very nicely done as she leaps that way. So as you can see, she tried to get it, but I got it instead. What this does is it easily makes us capable of taking down this green camp, since I'm not really interested in ganking too early here in this early game, as you just want to get a good start with your CP and just kind of doing your thing. So I'm trying to spread my attacks out so that I use that passive from the black buff to kind of do my thing here. We're gonna go over to the weak side now and clear this, although it looks like our offlaner here has been doing that, and that is okay. So I'm gonna say on my way left lane, and now we have all of our abilities. We can definitely be able to do a good gank here. Let's see, can I get here in time? Oh yeah, there's a Decker stun ready and very willing to counter me, which is going to be a huge issue here in this game. Decker, they have a lot of nice stuns. The Decker obviously with the stun followed into the hello. You want to use? I'm going to pressure you back. That's fine with me. I'm gonna keep them harassed here, because another point that you need to consider is that your jungle camps, reinforce to level 5. They reinforce to level 5 every 5 minutes. So really, you don't really need to do much. You don't need to do much in your jungle here. Oh, nicely done. That is the issue here with Aurora's very nice ability there. I tried to just attack it just to get some. Oh, very nice. We're not going to be able to do very much here. Okay, so didn't really turn into anything, unfortunately, and there they are getting the river camps, which is fine. And I'm just going to keep on swinging. We do have our passive, remember that, so unfortunately, it keeps getting off on our cooldown here, so I'm going to do this too. Oh, damn! If I had just been paying attention, I don't know what I was doing, guys. My apologies there. Because that's a showcase there of what maybe not to do, as I really wasn't paying attention. We're going to go back and get this mana and spend these 3 card points. It's going to actually be quite nice. Here's this Gideon. Uh-oh. But no, there's nothing I can do here besides maybe body block some shots for him. Yeah, that is a-okay with me. I'm going to say be right back, as there's not much I can do. Yeah, so there you go. There you go. We're going to increase our damage here on the Brawler's Scythe and really make us able to clear these jungle camps really quickly and then be a gank, be a good presence here on this battlefield. So the last ability that we got is a very, very key one for Chimera, Unleash. It's a hack buff. You gain maximum movement speed for the next 5 attacks within 5 seconds. Damage scaling, though, is reduced to 60% instead of normal, which I think the damage scaling, what they mean there is what they mean is normally it's going to do, you know, 100% normal damage, right? But instead it goes to just 60%. So it just basically does 60% damage for those 5 hits. So really, I use that as a means to get your passive stacks up really quickly. So as you can see here, we're at 25, 27, etc. And we're building up our stacks very nicely so that we can get a little bit of sustain in this jungle and just being able to stay healthy when we do go and gank. Now, the other ability that we got, I didn't really kind of explain, was Ambush. So our right-click ability leaps to a targeted enemy hero, 62 ability damage in an AoE. Really, I haven't really noticed the AoE much at all, to be honest with you. But you do apply a 550 max movement speed slow. Basically, what that is for, as far as I can tell, is really only for so that when you leap on the target, you actually end up on the target instead of, you know, they move away as you're leaping. That's kind of basically what I think that's kind of for, but there is that slow. So just know that once you ambush on somebody, they will be slowed for at least a little bit. Now, a big part of Chimera here is the fact that we have a damn it! I tried to jump there to get that to get the tower to attack that Murdoch. Now, the one really important ability is Cull. It is his ultimate, and it's pretty badass. Stun targeted enemy hero for 274 ability damage. Knock away and slow, 60% max movement speed. Others for 3 seconds. So it's really nice to isolate enemy heroes that you want to really kind of nuke down, and that kind of gives you just a moment to unleash. Literally, use your unleash ability on the hero that you kind of ulted in on. So it's a really nice kind of single out ability, but also provide a pretty big nuke of damage. It's fairly significant, and you definitely can't forget about that damage. It is really important. So you can play him. Like a burst hero. Definitely Chimera. You can play him like a burst hero. The issue, and the reason why I believe he's not entirely S-class, is because he's kind of predictable. If he manages to sneak up on you, oh, well, I didn't see that. That's interesting. If he manages to sneak up on you, then, hey! Oh man, that's so weird to... Ah, there we go. So there's the there's the predictability of Chimera. Really, you just end up being... Oh, shit. I think I'm dead here. Just keep hitting. Yeah, we're dead. Then there is a perfect example of the predictability of Chimera. you push him away to try to get some distance between him. Then he's going to use his ambush, and then if he hasn't used his ultimate yet, he'll probably use his ultimate. So you just push him back some more. He's predictable. He really is predictable. And if you can play him unpredictably, that's gonna help a lot. But well, yeah, that's basically it. If you just play him unpredictably, that's pretty much about it. So here's a Murdoch that I'm gonna try to. I'm trying to be a little bit unpredictable, and that's using your ultimate first. Typically, Chimeras don't do that, but what I wanted to do there was make sure that I get that ultimate off, so that if I chose to engage on him, that he wouldn't that he wouldn't push me away or anything. You're gonna use your stun. There you go. I'm gonna sidestep away. There is that. You have an easy time going in on her. There we go. And there's some pretty good play, ladies and gentlemen. I don't really want to. Oh, you don't have your ultimate. There we go. And the very nice thing about Chimera is the fact that we have. Oh no, we don't have his leap. Uh-oh. Okay, so unfortunately, we have to let him go as we don't have mana for his leap. So what I'm going. Well, okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh boy. All right, so. Looks like I wasn't paying attention there on the minimap and didn't see friendly needing some help there in the mid lane. So that was okay. Let's see if I can. Steal it. There you go. So this is gonna actually be quite nice. Oh, we did get hit. So let's see now what we can do with this little bit of invisibility. Can we surprise? The enemy here? I feel like somebody is low on health and they're in their jungle. I don't think so, actually, as they just left. So our ultimate is up. We have to remember that nice burst of damage is actually pretty damn good to really take somebody take them by surprise here. But I'm actually going to go left lane because it's really, really nice for us to come in from behind and surprise somebody. But there is. So the Murdoch should be rotating. Let's see if I can go get him. But we don't have our invisibility just yet. So there is that Murdoch. I'm going to place a ward here in the enemy jungle. And let's see what we can do. I'm going to come in from behind on this Murdoch. Oh, come on, baby. There we go. I'm going to come in behind on this Murdoch. Can we do anything? Nope. 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 And we're just taken out. That is the control there. I mean, I come in from behind and our friendly team was just backing up anyway. So that wasn't really good engagement. I should have just bugged out because they had already taken out that Aurora. So unfortunately, that didn't go too well. Next into a Madstone, gems for some more damage. All right, so we're coming in. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so very nicely done. Yeah, so I am actually a fairly good counter to Greystone, just because we do have that passive that allows us to generate health here, and this should be a nice. Okay, so not when a Murdoch ult gives them the advantage there. So I am a pretty good counter to Greystone, more or less, as long as I'm able to keep going. Nice stun. Nice stun. Those stuns, guys, are really, 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 they really hurt. They really hurt Chimera. They really do. Yeah, the stun locked. Yeah, so you really have to be careful of stuns. You really have to make yourself get into situations where you can do your thing. So you have to engage really favorably. And the issue with today's meta for Chimera, anyways, is that it's really hard to do. It's almost impossible. Almost everybody has a stun. Almost everybody even has a card to be able to do something. So it makes it really, really hard. So, I mean, right here, engaging right in the front, there's really not much we're going to be able to do. I have to come in from behind. I have to wait. I have to wait out the enemy's stuns. I basically have to do that, which, is just hard. It's hard. All right, here's a bit of an engagement. There, okay, so we unfortunately wasted our ultimate. And what is this stun log? Jeez. It's kind of not really. It's kind of not really all that nice. There's that stun. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that stun. Completely just make Chimera useless. Look at that. And that is the issue with Chimera. We are going into the card that's hopefully going to save us here, and that is the Hunter's Guile. Removes all debuffs from your hero, cooldown of 120 seconds. Now, you know, I don't know if this removes stuns or how much it does. I'm not sure, but hopefully this is the only option we have for stuff like this. So we're going to try it here, see if this really, really helps us. Here's an engagement that is going terribly. Yep, okay. So, I mean, yeah. Bad engagements, and we just can't do enough. So it looks like the enemy team is doing a much better job of grouping, taking us out, focusing down an enemy, and that's really what's going to hurt us here, and that's really what's going to hurt Chimera. All right, we might have a situation where we just go ham on this Greystone, just keeping on attacking here. And we burst him down. There we go. There's a situation where we're able to... Okay, if I just don't walk into stuff like here. So there you go. Greystone is a pretty good target for us just because he can stay alive for a long time. And the longer that we can attack a target, the more health we gain. So that is that's a very nice thing about Chimera with Greystone, who is pretty meta. The issue is that enemy Decker, Rampage, Sevrog, anybody else that's super meta right now, really, really hurts. So I'm not necessarily sure, guys, how viable Chimera is in today's meta. In the quote lower brackets, you know, where people you know have the potential to make a lot of mistakes, Chimera can really exploit those mistakes, but here at the relatively higher level as long as people know Chimera, know what he does, and uses that CC that everybody seems to have, at least somewhat competently, it's really hard to play Chimera. It's really hard to play Chimera, unfortunately. So I want to get a river buff to increase our mana here, just because he is pretty ability focused, to be honest with you. So I'm going to wait here 15 seconds. Let's go and try to steal their green buff here. Chimera is actually pretty good at stealing their Amber Link, just because of that really quick unleash, those 5 attacks. You can get quite a bit CP there for that. So I want to get this river buff here. Oh, I did get it. I did get it. And again, this Rampage is a pretty good target, but he can just totally negate. Oh, can I nuke him down? No, I didn't do it at the appropriate time. But it looks like I think I should be winning this 1v1 here. I should be, I hope. No. Okay. So, Rampage. Too good. He might be fed. I don't know, 28. Yeah, so unfortunately here, I didn't have the card points in there, and that gave him the advantage. Alright, looks like this is going to be a little bit of engagement. I want to focus down either the Decker or preferably the enemy Ranger. So let's see. Oh, nicely done. Nicely done. I'm not going to waste my here. There we go. Let's use our pack here. Oh, very nicely done. I want to burst somebody down here. Nope. Nope. Don't you dare. I'm going to leap on here. There we go. Very nicely done. Oh, why did I do that? Ah. Why did we do that? Okay, here we go. And there. Yeah. Alright, so hey, that worked a little bit better, unfortunately, but is Gideon AFK? I definitely hope not. Alright, little bit better of a showcase there. Tried to play a little bit safe. Now, at this point, we have our wind cover blade. We need to go into some crit. And that is what we're going into. Spear of the Rift Hunter next, after we got here this Hunter's Guile. So once we go into this, we do have the Stone-Tooth Heart. I think, yeah, you know what, the math actually does say that is correct. So we're going to replace our Brawler's Scythe here and go into some penetration, and that's going to really help in the power department, or in the health department as well. Just give us some sustain. Alright, so here I am trying to be sneaky, but actually should go and get this black buff, and of course the steel chooses, damn it. And of course the steel chooses to engage at this point. I'm gonna have to say on my way left lane, careful mid lane. Man, yeah, bad engagements, and that's gonna be a yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know. You guys let me know down in the comments here what is happening. It seems to be a pretty hard game here to play, as really seeming to struggle here in this match with so many people low. I should have been a part of that, shouldn't I? Let's see here. What is this? Oh my goodness, are you serious? I'm gonna do this. Oh no, the wrong person! It's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible to play Chimera. Guys, it's impossible. All right, another team fight here. That's not going to go very well here. Now we just got to get out of here. I do have two of them preoccupied. Hopefully our friendly team here can do something, but nope, doesn't look like it. There we go. No, not enough. Maybe I could have ambushed. Maybe I could have ambushed on the Murdoch, but I don't think so. Nope. Unfortunately, that's a failed attempt. Unfortunately, a failed attempt here at Chimera. It really, it's not working. It's really not working. Guys, please give me tips in the comments below. I mean, Chimera, of all of the junglers, fighters, has actually been one of my most successful heroes, believe it or not, especially back on Legacy. Monolith, not so much, but actually one of the more successful heroes when I do get the chance to play him. So, I do have some fairly key things to say about him, but let me know down in the comments. Is it hopeless? Let me know down in the comments. Okay, so we might get the chance here. Burn down this Decker. Oh boy. Ah, the stuns are real. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. I did everything right. Avian got out of the Decker ult. And no. Focused and destroyed. Nope. No. So, there you guys go. I didn't use Hunter's Guile there. That's definitely my bad. Maybe could have gotten out of that that stun. I don't know. There you go. Defending a tower. See what we can do here. No! She read me like a fucking book. Read me like a book. Jeez. Read me like a book. Read me like a book. Well done. Well done, well done, well done, well done. Not much I could have done there. Yeah, not much I could have done there. And the Murdoch can just be able to get me anyways. Dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. A little bit salty here, guys, but hey, that's just how the game is sometimes. And when you're playing a hero that really struggles to be effective here, it sucks. It really sucks. Really sucks. So I freaking need some help, man. I really need help. Oh my god. Thank you very much. Are you serious? No! Fuck you. Fuck. Ah, dumb Greystone. Alright. Tried to play it safe there. Tried to do my thing. But when you don't have your ultimate, it's kind of just like, you know, you can't, it's the jump in and nuke down and try to sustain after that point on an enemy hero that is weak. Obviously, when you, yeah, it just doesn't work. I'm gonna set this lane to push in the right direction here, and then I'm gonna say on my way. Oh boy. So we got our ult and everything. I'm trying to think of who my target should be. Should be the Stecker. Really should be the Stecker. There's the, I'm gonna do this here. There we go, baby. Just keep on attacking. Just keep on attacking, baby. Keep on attacking. Come on. Steal, thank you. Yes, baby. There we go. I don't have enough for Prime. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Hey, there we go. When we are allowed to do that, it works. Chimera does work when you allow him to. When he is allowed to do his thing, that is the only time it works. So, I don't think I can do Orb Prime. I don't have my Hunger Maul just yet. I don't have the crit bonus and the lifesteal, so unfortunately I don't think I can do Orb Prime. I can help! I can help with Orb Prime. But you know what? I don't think much else. I'll grab this. Of course you get it. Okay. Well, whatever. Okay. Dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. He can chase me all he wants. Yes! Get fed. Yeah, there you go. Alright, went back to base. Spent that card power. Let's see what I can do here. Now we can go on him. There's that. Very nicely done. Now I can take you, Greystone. I can take you, Greystone. Yeah. So, I mean, hey, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. We survived against the whole enemy team there for quite a while, because that is the build here. We have some damage, some kinetic, a little bit of power in here. That is the build, guys. A little bit more damage coming, or fair amount. A whole 36 power here to really increase our power. As you can see, it's getting a little bit low here. So there you guys go. But I think this is game. We can. I think we'll be able to defend this. Hopefully. Let's see. No. No. There you go. There's a little bit of a showcase of Khaimera, guys. The best I could do. He's really not meta right now. There's too much CC, if you ask me. There really is too much. It is too significant. 11 deaths. 10 kills. I mean, hey. But it's just the CC is too real. It's too much. It's really too much. For heroes like Chimera, it makes him completely unusable. I don't think it does. Crunch as well, so combo oriented. The enemy team did a fantastic job with their picks. Decker, Rampage, Real Murdoch, very Greystone, very meta, and Aurora now very meta, if you ask me. So probably the most OP team to go up against as a Chimera. Still did okay. 10 kills, 11 deaths. But let me know down in the comments, guys. Let's take a look at the build. Here you guys go, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the Jungle Beast. Warlord as a prime card. Got to do that damage. And I actually prefer the Archmagus just for that siege focus. Structures to minions. You start off here with the Brawler's Sylphin, or the Brawler's Scythe, sorry, and I actually would prefer here to go for the Guardian Scythe with a whole bunch of damage. After the Guardian's Scythe, you go into the Sage's Ward for some more strike. That really works well. That is a very good foundation of damage, which the math says is good. After that, I changed it up because just to make it a little bit, well, more mathematically sound. Go into this Flashfire Piston because that kinetic will help because you have that solid base of power. Next into Flashfire Piston. After that, go into the Madstone Gem. Since you got the kinetic, need that power, which it does have 1 CP worth of attack speed on it anyways. After this Madstone Gem, then you go into the Windcarver Blade, which makes it really nice to keep it even for a minor cast, some power, and some minor kinetic. I like that just because the 5... You know, the Flashfire Piston or another Madstone Gem, for being 1 CP more than a 5-point card, is a 6-point card, I like that this balances it out. So I like that very much. I would much prefer that. After this Wind Carver Blade, you can go into this Hunter's Guile after this, or whenever you need it. I got this Hunter's Guile before going into the Wind Carver Blade, so get this relatively soon, and maybe even before this this Madstone Gem after Flashfire Piston. Don't upgrade it; those upgrades are for later. After this Hunter's Guile, we go into the Spear of the Rift Hunter, which you might be like, oh, but this is a, this is a 9-point card here. 4, 6, 7, 8, an 8-point card. Why don't you go into this? Well, we did that in this game just because I wanted this health, but if you are ahead, you can go into the Spear of the Rift Hunter for all of that crit, and then following that, here into the Hunger Maul. You can really choose to get the Stone Tooth Heart whenever you need it. Just make sure you have a solid base, about 60 power at least, in order for this Stone Tooth Heart to make sense mathematically. After your Stone Tooth Heart, into your Spear of the Rift Hunter, and then Hunger Maul, then at that point, you're going to actually be a little bit low on the damage side. As we found there, we're only at 48, so you can go here into the Hunter's Guile for a little bit more of this major strike before you go into the Whirling Wands, just simply because this Whirling Wand's going to have to replace a Wind Carver Blade or this Madstone Gem, etc., etc. Just make sure that before you get this Whirling Wand last, you have that power to at least keep that math making sense in that late mid game, early late game. Just make sure that it makes sense. Depending on when you get the Hunter's Guile to replace one of your earlier cards, just keep an eye on how much power you have, and just make sure that before you go into this Whirling Wand to replace a card that has power on it, or this Flashfire Piston, that you have that power. So there you go. Whirling Wand, Spear of the Rift Hunter, Sage's Ward, Hunter's Guile, Stone Tooth Heart, and the Hunger Maul. High damage with some sustain in there following the drain. You're doing a fair amount of damage here as Chimera, and you're just trying to. I wanted to try to see if a high DPS as high as possible with some drain kind of really complements his passive, so if he can just keep attacking, right, because we have that Hunter's Guile to remove all the debuffs, that's going to work well to make us keep attacking, which then feeds into our lifesteal, which then feeds into our passive, which then feeds into our damage, etc. And you can see it's a nice feedback loop in there. That's the idea. Let me know that down in the comments if I can't think of another thing that can account for Chimera's weaknesses other than a blink shot or a blink charm. But then that doesn't solve the problem of being stunned, right? That doesn't solve the problem of being stunned, and you're just going to be nuked down when you're stunned anyways. This does directly solve that problem. So let me know, guys, down in the comments what you guys think of this. Sorry for the less than stellar quality of this building guide. It's frustrating. I haven't been looking forward to doing this video, especially my next video is an Iggy and Scorch, or at least I have to try. So I'm really... I was kind of quite nervous to do this, to be honest with you. And let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Please like this video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. I very much understand. Let me know why, and let me know what to improve. Please subscribe if you guys like this content, found it useful. I would really like to do it for you in the future. Till next time, like always, stay optimistic and positive.